Hello there. I'm Vas from Leading Performance Singapore Private Limited and my Leading Performance in Europe. I'm here to share with you about why leaders should come on board and be certified as a NLP practitioner. So let's dwell on why first. Look at an organization. How would they invest in personal development? The year comes to an end and they say maybe a HR manager might go and tell the boss, you know, looks like business is toning down, Christmas is coming, you know, the end of the year, nobody's working, our suppliers are also shutting down and so forth. And so, you know, we have time and looks like the money we put aside have not been expired or spent yet. And so let's send people for personal development. What do? They Google personal development, team building, blah, blah, blah. And then they get people come on board to do the training. So these people are going out there to just sit in the class and they're learning stuff. I'm sure they'll be learning great stuff because some of these trainers are really good. And what after that? They go back and they get into the mill, they're working, and whatever they have learned is left out of the door of the classroom that they were in. And maybe some may last a little longer because there was excitement, the trainer was really good, you aroused them, it was very motivational. And motivation in and of itself does not last. You can try to pump somebody up, but once the air is gone, once it fizzles out, the person is back to normal, isn't it? Isn't that one of the problems? Sustainability. So how do you then solve this problem? Who is going to provide this sustainability? Oh, well, the next year we get the trainer to come in again. Maybe the same trainer, do the same training, or somebody else who, because the trainer wasn't good. Well, it's not that the trainer is no good. But what we are here to tell you is the answer to sustainability. The answer to get somebody excited and remain excited. The answer to correct the flaws in communication. The answer to correct the flaws in emotional control. The answer to get excited to come to work and stay excited throughout. Treating work like a passion and not just a job. How do you do that? I think we've got this problem from the highest level. I think so. Unless you're the boss. I mean, if you own the company. Well, pardon me if I'm wrong, but what I would like to do is to share with you how we suggest that you come on board to the NLP Practitioner Program. Now, what is NLP? You watched the video before this, you would have known what NLP is. Why is NLP the answer? You see, there are several levels in NLP. The practitioner level and the master practitioner level. Let's forget about the master practitioner level first. Why do the practitioner program? For leaders, this is one program that will set you apart and give you the solutions which I've been talking about for sustainability. You will be now a trained coach, a practitioner and a coach. What's that for? You will be able, instead of waiting for the end of the year to do an intervention on someone, or maybe you lose him because you can't deal with him, you've given him all the advice, do it like I do, come on, you know, let me teach you what to do, please get out there and do it, or else. And then the person goes away, not doing it. What do? You fire him, get the next guy, and then you are scratching your head, trying to solve the problem still with the best that you know, which is your past experience. Past experience alone is not enough. You've got to get the past experience of the greatest on the planet. That's what NLP is all about. The greatest people on the planet. And processes. We need processes to get someone across, not advice, which, you know, all of us can give. So, when you come into an NLP practitioner program, you get certified as a professional coach, practitioner, and you can get out there and get someone to sit down. You can elicit a problem, meaning you diagnose the person. Within half an hour, you can elicit a problem, and then you will know a process that can be used to put the person through, and when he's out on the other side, the problem is solved. Would it be solved at one go? Yes and no. It depends on your competence. But it will certainly be solved, for sure, by the time you're done with that person. And what's the evidence? The person is out there doing things exactly the way he wants it or you want it. And then the productivity goes up. You see, the problem is this. If you wait for personal development training at the end of the year, what about when things are down, in the midst of work, in the middle of the year? You have to put up with a drop in productivity. But we all don't deal with it because, production needs to go on. Productivity needs to be at its uppest, at its best throughout the year. And so what we are giving you through this program is your ability to psych people up, to keep them at the peak of their performance throughout, making sure that productivity doesn't dip. How do you measure all of that? What do we put in place to measure that this is contributing to productivity? We have that too. We can design surveys to go in to notice, for you to have feedback that productivity is up because of some of the measures that you've put in, behavioral measures that you've put in, thinking measures that you've put in. So I invite you to come on to the next NLP practitioner program for yourself as leaders, or to send your next level of leaders to subscribe to this NLP practitioner program that is coming up. And the series of training is available. There's one coming up soon. Please go to www.globalnlpspecialist to see a little bit more in detail what you need to know. Now the thing is this, we can do previews for you. There are a series of previews that you will notice on our website that you could come to enlighten yourself. Or if you have a sizable group, we would come over to your organization to give you a preview of what the NLP practitioner program is all about. In the next video, you'll get exactly what an NLP practitioner program entails, what Leading Performance Singapore Private Limited's NLP practitioner program is about, and why is it different from any other program on the planet. See you soon. Thank you.